Greetings, everybody. Welcome in. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. We're in for some Titan Quest 2 today. They dropped another update for the next chapter. So we're going to run through this and see what the next chapter and the new content has for us. The game is still in early access. They're still making adjustments, but it is so much fun to see as they add and as the game progresses how that continues on. So looking forward to hanging out with you guys in chat while I play. Always good to have some fun there while we run through this. Hey Galaxy Greg, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate it. It is good to have you. As always, Cathevia, hey, welcome in. Losing the glasses right off the bat. Alright, let me go ahead and get a timer started here. And we'll take care of that. Alright, right off the bat, no glasses. Great way to start that. Can't see chat, so I will greet everybody else that pops in as they pop in. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and see what this new next chapter has. I was reading through the notes. They've got they added a couple of enemies, centaurs, things like that, and just a couple new bosses. So we'll see how that goes, and it's gonna be lots of fun. I so love this game. I enjoyed the original Titan Quest. That was one of the first games that I played through that I really got immersed in. So they've been waiting for Titan Quest 2 to come out, and I really love how complete it feels, even though it is in early access. They're still making adjustments, but it feels really, really good. So looking forward to some more of this. So let's go ahead and load in here. I have to remember what it was that we were doing. I do see, looks like somebody new in chat. I will read that and say hello personally, but hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Without my glasses, I can't read it, but I'll get you. I'll greet you. Greet you personally. Good to have you in. So we'll see how this goes. All right. Games like this are very difficult without my glasses. Obviously, I can't read any text that's on the screen. I can barely see my character. I have to zoom in. There we go. We'll zoom in. Of course, then I can't see where I'm going. But it's a lot of fun.
Cursed.
Got some people here. Remember what my... Looks like I might have some attribute points. I can't tell for sure. I think that's what that number is right there, but we'll wait. Is this text at all big enough? This text is not big enough. Nope. Sometimes, depending on the text, I can sometimes read it. So let's go ahead and come out here and get a feel. Make sure we still have a feel for this. We got... That's right, that's our primary attack. Oh, yeah, that's right. Inventory. Ah, our inventory's full because of course it is. Because somebody decided, you know, that we were going to be a loot goblin. I don't know who signed us up for that. You know, the whole being a loot goblin thing. It just came naturally. Where is my storage? There's a chest somewhere. Is this it? Is this my storage guy?
Lord Glaukos told us to extend...
Yes. Yes. So yeah. The first slot is our dump slot, and it looks like that is completely full, so that's awesome. We had this all organized at one point. Obviously, not so much. Need another tab. Sure. Okay then. That'll be that. When we're running blind here. See, there's something there. Just not clicking on it, right? Some of this we might not need to keep. But for right now, we'll just dump it all since I can't see. That obviously I can't use yet. Well, no, we jumped in this last spot, though. Oh my gosh, empty inventory. It's a miracle. That's always helpful, you know, not being able to see it. That's our ice, lightning. That, okay. Beautiful. Ring fire. There we go. And the spell continues even after the sorcerer is dead, because that's the way that works. My nice big axe. Alright, we can see again. Alright, there we go. Good way to get started, though. Good way to get started. Garm the Old Wolf, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Said, told you I'd greet you personally. Hats off. All right, let's see. What hat do we want right now? We'll start off with this one. We'll start off with that one. That'll do nicely. Thank you so much, Evia. And a camera. We come back to a camera switch. Come back to your camera switch. All right, time for Big Friend. There you go. We'll get that out of the way. Hello, Raven. Hello, Fuzzy. How are you guys? Archer, good evening. I am good. I am good. Like I said, it's good to see you here. Thank you so much for joining in. Right, let's go back in here and figure out what our whole questing thing is now. Flee through the portal to Olympus. All right, that is where we're going. Yes, we know this. Divine intervention. Tell an Olympian about the threat Nemesis poses. Flee through the portal. Okay. So that is up here. So we gotta run back up that way, which is fine. We'll run that manually and go from there. All right, beautiful. We do have, oh no, I guess that was just a plus. Oh, we do have, okay. Let me look at my weapons here, or my stash here. There was something that we couldn't use yet.
Need me to look after anything?
Yep. Okay, it was just a bow. Agility. Was there anything else?
These beaches are filled with so many ruins.
That we couldn't use yet.
Ruins atop
No,
ruins.
I think we're okay.
There are pirates and monsters everywhere.
A shield, which we're not using shields on this build at all. This thunder agility. It looks like agility is where we might want to put agility in might. Okay. Oh no, not at all, Wolf. We have a lot of different countries around here, so we are good. It'll be fine. Student of English for 6 years now. English is a very, very difficult language to learn. There are a lot of exceptions to the rules, so I completely understand. Don't feel self-conscious at all. We are so glad to have you. Right, yeah, let's go. Let's throw up our agility here. And our vigor. That'll do. Alright. We have more points here as well. Actives and passives. Seven, 6. We're not using ignite. Our cores. Our cores we haven't upped much, so let's run our primary. And we get an extra attribute point here. Indomitable. Vitality drain. Yep, we'll do that. Perfect. Okay.
It's good to hear people's
Let's
voices.
head up this direction and see what kind of trouble we can get into. What's your native language? Hey Turtle, welcome in. Good to see you. You doing alright, Fuzzy? Your back is stiff, but it's not hurting. That is awesome. Improvement. We like improvement. I'm gonna turn this back. The music in this game is absolutely wonderful. Turn it up on my end here. We forgot which keys were our spell keys. We had our fingers, muscle memory, we had our fingers automatically on the WASD keys, not our spell keys. Let's try that again.
It'll be ready soon.
That didn't go all the way we planned it. How are you enjoying that sunshine, Raven? What happens if you lose the glasses when you play Elden Ring? You know what? Who knows? It could improve. It could improve. Icelandic. Nice. Got a few of your, Nope. There we go. That's what I'm after. Where we won't collect all of the commons. That's not the direction I wanted that to go. Keeping everything in the proper direction takes just a little bit to get back into the flow of things. Unintentional pun, the flow of things as we're getting pummeled by water. It works. Alright, back to regular size Fred. There you go. There you go. Pure chaos. Yes, pure chaos playing Elden Ring without my glasses. I don't remember. I don't think I had that redemption yet, on yet when I was playing Elden Ring. I can't remember. I definitely had it when we went back and played it for the year anniversary celebration. There we go. I love my passive skills. The fireball above my head that just shoots everybody. It's great. Hey, nobody asked the statue. Statue goes boom. Alright. More gold pieces. We'll take that. Alright, to the Sunken Temple. This game reminds you of Gauntlet. I am a bit of a European mutt as far as my genealogy goes, but I would have to look up again. My grandmother did do our family history back, and I will have to get that information. But I have a lot of different countries in my lineage. So I know Welsh is in there somewhere, but I can't remember the rest of them. I know it's a question that comes up a lot, so I should probably get that information so y'all have it. It is a fun thing to talk about. Let's see. Rather than going through all of the temple, let's go ahead and take this portal to this portal. Hey Shadow, how are you? Good to see you. This is okay. Seeing if they changed. Looks like they changed at least the icon for that. Okay, that's active now. That's already active. Okay. Poor Glaukos. It's good. The start of the week is promising. We'll see how tomorrow goes. We've got a shipment going out for the stadium project, so. Long line descendant of blood depths, constantly bathed in the blood of my enemies. You are not wrong. You are not wrong, Fuzzy. It is a conversation topic that does come up a lot. I'll have to see if I can get a hold of that that booklet that my grandmother did.
Good. We are safe here.
Okay.
Stop! Three intruders. Myriad, Divine Horse Spirit, and Demigod.
How lovely to be noticed for once.
My talking horse conscience. What should we do?
Automaton, I have been here before, long ago. Lord Hephaestus gave me an open invitation to return. These two are under my protection.
Accepted. Lord Hephaestus awaits.
Ah, good. Hephaestus does not forget his friends, it seems.
Okay, what now?
Each of the Olympians has their own domain atop the mountain. This one belongs to the god of the forge. I will go to him. Join me when you wish. It must be quite something for you to step foot in such a hallowed place as this.
As long as there's shenanigans to get into, it'll be fun. Yeah, this is Titan Quest 2. I've played it periodically as the new chapters have dropped. They dropped chapter 3 last week, so we're just continuing on in the progression. And then once it releases completely, we'll go back and play through the whole thing again. But that, or you may have also seen me play Titan Quest, the original, because I played that on my anniversary stream, so there was that. But yeah, it's the Greek gods and the whole feel of that. So, Titan Quest. If there are no shenanigans to get into, we're gonna be bored. Nothing to break. Will the automatons get mad if we start hitting things? Whoa! I didn't do it on purpose. It's Orpheus and you're TG. I'm so sorry. But the soundtrack for these games, love them.
Just preoccupied with his work.
Your aura is a hateful thing. It pulses with ugly vengeance.
Yeah, no, they're amazing. They're amazing games. You get to go see a vampire tomorrow? You think you're wearing a cross and carrying some holy water? Yeah, depends on the type of vampire you're looking at. May or may not work, but sure, go for it. I do have a vampire hunter's necklace, so there's that. Not this one, but I did grab one. Okay.
I am one of the 3 charities. Some call us the Graces. Hephaestus has me help Daedalus with his creations. Even a master craftsman can need a touch of divine beauty in his works now and again. Daedalus always tries to make useful inventions, but this is Olympus. What higher virtue could there be here than beauty?
Okay. But higher virtue indeed. Things can be useful. It's smaller than my normal cup, okay?
Welcome to Hephaestus's realm, friend. I assist the big man with forge work, and I always like to trade gear with anyone passing through from below. And if you're interested, I could use someone like you to help source some forging materials.
Okay.
Well, the forge of a god doesn't work simple bronze or iron. We work with something unique here, something I call ethereal ore. Many ancient shrines to long-absent gods were made with ethereal ore. If you see any
mechanic,
deconstruct them and bring me the ore. I can make it worth your while. What do you say, friend?
Yeah, sure. That's it. That's an entirely new mechanic for the game. So yeah. Feed the forge. Okay. Yeah, that about works. Yep, smaller by half a gallon. Yep. Phlebotomist. Ah, right. Yep. Might want to, take a little garlic just to, shake in her general direction, just in case she gets a little greedy. Scorpios.
Hello! You've come from down below,
Ryan.
haven't you?
See, this is
How's
so
the
much
hunting
fun.
down there these days?
The legends that you know the stories and the myths about, and to have them in the game and be like, oh, see this is why. This is the part of history. Like when I talk about, I like history and ancient cultures, and it's this. Stuff like this. The myths. It's been great.
That's just because I'm not down there hunting everything. I really could have hunted every animal on the earth, Gaia became so worried about it that she sent Scorpius here to hunt me.
Sneaking up on him was easy. Then one prick of venom, and that's it.
I managed to take you with me, you little... Sorry, stranger. It's nice to see a new face up here. If you want to talk hunting or compare bows, I'm your man.
All right then. Okay, cool. Good to know. Who else do we have? We'll have more up there. Here is our portal. Make sure we touch that.
Can we talk for a moment?
Sure. Now that you're in physical form, why not?
Oh, it's good to be free to manifest fully. We've been moving so fast that there's barely been a moment to just... stop. So much has happened since Aristano died, and this all started. Gods, I don't know where to begin.
Come. In real life or in-game? Either way, no. Although having a pet scorpion would be something I would have. But no. About our quest.
The Moirai have chosen you as their sword. This is a great honor. Not even Heracles was granted an audience with the Moirai.
Nice.
You need to take this seriously.
Easy sell. It is a very
You need
easy sell,
to
Fuzzy.
become strong enough to face Nemesis before she completes her plan. If Kronos rises, we've already lost. He can't be fought. Even Zeus never fought him directly. He used
The original
poison
Titan
and
Quest,
trickery.
maybe a little bit cheaper too, if you want to start with that one. You don't have to, but this does continue that storyline, but you don't have to. Even Zeus never fought him directly. Exactly. What about you?
Me? Well, I'm the son of Poseidon and Demeter. They were, in horse form when I was conceived. So that's why I was lucky enough to be born with a noble equine form.
Right.
I was a great hero, and a great steed to heroes. The glory days were when I was with Heracles.
Okay.
Perhaps another time then.
Yes. Clear the rest of this map. The fun thing about these games is clearing the map and opening it up, because you can't see it until you've been there. Here's our stash. Our living statue.
Hello! A new face. Nice to meet you. I'm a sculptor Daedalus is crafting to help guide visitors to Hephaestus' realm. Do you think he's doing a good job? Am I an attractive-looking sculpture?
Yes, quite.
Oh, wonderful. That's so lovely to hear. Just think of how good I'll look when I'm done. In the meantime, I want to be useful, instead of just sitting here all day. I know. Need someone to help watch over your treasure? You can leave it here with me. It's not like I'm going anywhere.
Okay. Alright, so, yep, that's that.
My face is handsome enough.
Okay, same as we're doing here. Weapon attack damage, poison damage, vitality. I think we're good with what we've got. Oh yeah. Yep, we'll keep the raging bolt. Thank you. Okay. Looks like we need to go over this way. No, the scorpion. Yeah, no, he's over here hanging out with Orion. It's Scorpius, the creature who was sent to kill Orion. So we were having a conversation, the three of us. Oh, thank you, Garm. Appreciate it. I'm not, but thank you. Yeah. It's such a fun game. I think with this one they do have an option that you can move with WASD or with the mouse. I prefer the original feel of the mouse movement, so of the click to move. I think is the appropriate term for that. Sorry, I keep talking with my hands instead of moving. Alright. Talk. Why? I think it's getting a little cranky that I haven't been doing any fighting.
You, a young demigod with a dark aura, unknown to Olympus. I only allowed you to set foot here because you accompanied Scylla. Explain yourself.
She freed me from my eternal punishment. The Moirai have blessed her with the power to undo what Nemesis has done.
Hephaestus, cousin, if my word carries any weight, allow me to vouch for her as well.
Arayan, last time we spoke you were a foal. I see the amulet I made for your mother is holding your spirit well. But you? What did the Moirai choose you for?
They want me to kill Nemesis.
Ah, Nemesis. Has it already been so long since she went rogue? We sent her to punish Sarpedon of Sparta for his destruction of our temples. But she eternally punished the entire city instead. We've been debating what to do about it. I suppose a couple of decades must have passed.
A couple of decades, yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Gods and their sense of time.
What? No, you are mistaken. Why didn't the Moirai send a message? Or maybe you are the message? Oh no.
Can you help us stop her?
I'll call a meeting of Olympians at once. If it really is true, Father must be informed. Grandfather Kronos cannot be allowed to return. I need to consult Chiron. He's the wisest being I know. The last I heard from him, he was in Arcadia. He lives in a cave there.
Yay, we get to go exploring.
the home of the centaurs. Chiron has a glowing reputation, but the rest of them are unbearably rambunctious.
Scylla, you can remain safe here on Olympus. Nemesis is barred from the mountain since going rogue. I would not have you punished again.
How low your regard for me must be if you think I would cower here like a frightened mouse while Nemesis courts an apocalypse.
Then speak with me when you are ready to go to Arcadia. I will send you 3 there myself.
I'm gonna finish exploring this here real quick. Because I can't help myself. I was gonna say something while he was talking, but I wanted to listen to him talk, and now I don't remember what it was I was gonna say. Alright. I thought there was gonna be more. Actually, what's back here? What's back here?
When is Dionysus throwing his next party?
That's why they want a Dionysus party.
Light is so good.
Oh, look, it's Narcissus.
So lovely.
So lovely. The original influencer? Self-obsessed. Sorry. Bad. That's awful. I'm horrible. I apologize. Okay, this is, yep, the shrine that lets you redo the attribute points and all that. Okay, cool. They have, yeah, the different names, whether it's Greek or Roman, same basic characters, same basic stories. There are a few variations, but yeah, it's basically just the different names. Hercules versus Heracles, Zeus versus Jupiter. Yep.
Ready to travel to Arcadia and see? Good. While you're gone, I will gather the Olympians to discuss action against Nemesis. I will also send a message to my Cyclops craftsmen and get them to build something to help. Our relationship is strained, but this is too important.
Good. Okay.
Desolate it is here.
But if you think about it, though, I mean, the roots of the cultures, they kind of diverged from more of a singular base, and so it makes sense that there are those similarities.
When I last walked these lands, they were green. But everywhere I turn now, I see ruin.
You should be careful. If we encounter Nemesis...
I will not sit useless on Olympus. But I am no warrior. I will scout ahead and then locate you. I am sure I can find a way for my skills to aid your quest. Go seek Chiron. I will not be far away.
Okay. Let's take a look here. We need to go. This is where we need to go, is up that way. But we'll circle around. We'll open up the map. And hey. Rambunctious centaurs. This looks okay. I always search the corners for hidden chests. Roasted snake. big boy. There we go. Military fire longbow. 116, it's just a common. If we pick up everything, we get over-encumbered, or not over-encumbered, but it fills up very, very quickly. Okay, not too bad. Any gold? Hey. These guys are scrawny. Oh no, okay. They just have a lot of leather strapping. You did a theological report once comparing Roman and Greek mythology versus Christian. Oh yeah. Yep. It's amazing how many of the cultures and religions have crossover in their stories and their myths, their legends, their origins. So many cultures have a flood myth, they have a creation myth, they have, you know, all of those same elements. And it's always been extremely interesting to have those conversations about those things. Hello, Lethal. How are you? Good to see you. Dave, hello. Yep, the Chapter 3 update dropped for Titan Quest 2, so jumping back into that. Love this game. So really excited because it's still in early access. Seeing how it progresses as it goes, it's going to be amazing. Alright. My brand bearers, any human outside the city walls is a soldier, an enemy warrior to be defeated. Take their heads and earn glory in Ixion's name. Skyrian. Alright. My head is primed for a chopping block. Get it. It is a prize to be won. How about that? I think just because you've got hooves, you can stomp me. I don't think so. Take that. Looks a bit like Wasteland 2. It's a lot of fun. I don't have a basis for comparison, not having played Wasteland, but I trust you. You've got your spells, magic, lots of loot. These are, at some point there will be a filter, because there always is in these types of games, but to be able to filter out things that you're not going to pick up, that you don't want to see, these are common items, so. Alright, go lay down, Fuzzy. Thank you so much for popping in for a minute. Do appreciate you, as always. Continue to heal. I am so glad you're feeling better. We'll see you next time. You put a lot of time into Titan Quest 1? Yeah. That was Titan Quest, the original Titan Quest was one of the first games that I played and really got immersed in. So when I saw the preview for this, I was so excited. Oh. I don't have an hour count on how much time I've spent in Titan Quest because I have it through GOG, not Steam. The details. I love the details in the game too. Little things like bugs. It's great. They still haven't changed the bird sounds. They sound like squeaky toys. Center fire axe of death. How does that compare? Ooh. Doesn't have... It's got a little bit more damage, but less of the accoutrement. we'll stick with what we've got here. Go. Alright. Some ice going here. Let's freeze these guys.
Centaurs are usually aggressive, but not this murderous. I wonder what's going on here. Why did it have to be centaurs? Bizarre human torsos jutting from normal equine bodies. A crime against nature.
Alright. No loot from these guys. Might see you for tomorrow as long as you don't get hurt. Do not get hurt. It is against the rules. I will come beat somebody up if that happens, alright? No hurting yourself. Wasteland is turn-based, so not so much alike. Similarities with the top-down stuff, though? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this game is so much fun. You've got a couple different loadouts, depending on which weapons, which spells, so you can switch between two. You can obviously always switch at any point. Like, if you're... different types of enemies have different weaknesses. So, like, if you're in an area, you've got two to go between, and then you're going into a different area, you want to completely switch up one of your loadouts. It's not like you don't have to switch out your skills. There are skills that you have, but you don't have to entirely switch those out. So it's so much fun. And loot. Always loot. Scepter Fire of Haste. We'll leave that one behind. We don't need that. This far in, kind of know what we're going to be using in general. We can pick up loot for other characters because you can share your stash between characters, like if you're doing a couple different types of builds. So you can pick up things that a different character is going to use and put it in your stash, and they can grab it next time you play with that character. I feel like... Oops. Don't want to go that way. Yeah, we're too far away for that. What did I... Oops, that's not the button I want. I thought... Okay, so that's still Storm Nimbus, that's my Cyclone. Use my Ice Nova and Ice Shards. Okay. You have some passive points to do here. Like this build, I'm using Earth and Storm. But there are others that can be used, and obviously they'll be adding even more as they increased health, increased armor. Is that 5? Increased fire damage. We'll pop that one up, which gives us chance for explosion, or explosion has extra radius. Let's do that. Pop that one up to 4. Earth barrier. Okay, let's pop this one up. Fire resistance, retaliation. Okay, let's pop that one. Alright. And then in Storm, we've got Shock and Chill Chance, Spell Rage, Barrier Decay, Summons. We don't have any, no, we don't have any persistent summons on this one. Let's pop that up. Increase them both. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. That should take care of that. Hey, Brian and Bottles, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the lurk. Appreciate it. Civilization was your first get lost in for hours and hours game? You played it on a PC that had a wooden board for a case. Hey, whatever works, whatever keeps those components in place, don't necessarily need something fancy. Yes, there is Titan Quest, the original Titan Quest, that has been out for a long time. I don't know how long a long time is. It was out before I started playing video games, I'll tell you that. This dropped into early access late last year. I want to say somewhere around Christmas time-ish. Maybe it was November. I can't remember for sure. So it's still in early access. We can't go this way. Yeah. This Titan Quest 2 picks up after the storyline. It continues on after the storyline of Titan Quest. Let that do its damage. There we go. Beautiful. Love the persistent damage. Just hit them and walk away. It's great. If you don't dodge into the middle of the crowd, that's also helpful. Don't use that one very often because it does require you standing still for a second. So it can charge. There we go. Can't use that one right now anyway. Although to be fair, we could technically pick these up and sell them. And get more coinage since we just used a bunch of our gold to open up a new tab for our storage because we have hoarding problems. This portion here is the new Chapter 3 content that just came out last week. That's shards, that's that, and what's that go? Beautiful. Hey, we're gonna go right there. That snake had a whole spear on him. How are you not dead yet? Look at that. Good grief. He was a tough jerk, wasn't he? There it is. Getting the timing right on this one. There you go. Nothing else over here. Okay, cute, beautiful. All right, Raven. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you. Need to finish Wastelands 2 and 3, but you'll keep this on. You should. Should absolutely put this on the wish list. Very, very high on the wish list. Hello, Squirrel. How are you? Good to see you. There we go. That's better. Spitting cobras. We'll limit ourselves to picking up blues. Yellows are really what we're looking for. And greens and purples, of course. But we'll limit ourselves kind of. We'll pick up the spare blues to at least have something to sell. Technically, there was a way around here. We'll finish clearing the map, though. We'll get there. Gloomy Cavern. Damage over time, do its thing. Hey. The Fork of Carnage. As opposed to the Spork of Carnage? Yeah. You're tired, very long weekend. Those dental chairs ended up being much more involved than they appeared. Isn't that how a lot of projects go? It's like, okay, this is how it's gonna be, we have a plan, it'll be fine. And then inevitably, it is more extensive, more in-depth, and there's always something else that you have to do that you didn't think you were going to. You had to get up early to deliver them at 7 this morning. Yeah. It's always something, isn't it? Ice definitely works better on these guys. You would think that birds being flammable like that that giant solar farm where they had all the mirrors directing the sunlight towards the generators, and so when the birds would fly through, they would spontaneously catch on fire. Sorry, the story's amusing. It's very amusing. Gold Sanctuary? Sanctuary. Indubitably. Indubitably, good sir. Indubitably.
Look, this must be one of the shrines Daedalus told us about. See what's inside.
Let's see what's inside. 3 flames will vanquish the mists of the primordial Erebus, its predecessor to Hades and his minions. Probably should have tried some touching the lamps before I started hitting things. down here that I'm not seeing? Okay, so nope, that's as far as I can go with that, so, alright. No, let me out. Let me out. There we go. I was caught in the... There we go. Beautiful. Just had to defeat all of the waves. It works. We had a couple of things we had to touch to actually do all of that. Good. Gold, resistant gold pendant of sanctuary. What's that? Oops. Compared to what we've got now. Cold resist, 15, 18 poison resist. Ooh. Energy barrier versus extra energy. Yes, we're going to switch that. Beautiful. That is good. Hang on to these.
So this is what Daedalus needs. The god-forged weapons of old are made from this very thing.
Hello, Archimedes. How are you? Good to see you. So, other than being more involved, sorry, now that I'm done with that little battle there, did they go well? Other than just being slightly more involved? Everything did that. Thank you for the hydration, Archimedes. Appreciate it. I'm good. I'm good. Playing Titan Quest, so I'm amazing, actually. My giant axe to swing around, and... not exactly throwing ice balls or snowballs at people, or enemies, but ice shards. No snowballs, just ice shards.
Yet.
Thing.
Wait.
Come on. There we go. It was a Monday for sure. Nah, we like swords and axes. Not so much on the shields, but it's a lot of fun. We've got this is our current big shield. We've also got our dual wield shield or a axe and dagger. Yeah, we've got as well. But you'll find a lot that a lot of times I don't carry a shield. A warrior for sure. A warrior for sure.
Stop there. Turn around and go back the way you came, stranger.
Please let me pass. Let's go polite. I don't abhor shields. I just find blocking to be a waste of stamina. It does. It keeps healers employed. It really does.
Sorry, you may be human, but we've had too many people accepting centaur gold to spy.
Hold up, Salapos. We should be careful. The lookouts say she fell from the sky in one of those fireballs. They saw her cutting down brand bearers on the way here. Perhaps she's been sent by the gods to help us.
Oh.
So, God-sent stranger, what are you doing here?
Looking for Kieran.
Chiron. I could use him right now. He was the only
Yes,
thing
dear.
keeping the brand bearers in check before he disappeared.
Before he disappeared.
3 years back, Chiron just vanished. And his cave to the north was blocked off by strange dark energy. Good luck finding him. Hey, kill a few brand bearers on the way for me, yeah, Godsent? And watch out for boarmen too. They raid around here sometimes.
Okay.
How many brand bearers were there between here and the city when
Rebel
you went out?
outpost.
Too many!
Maybe I can sneak north at night. But daytime, I don't know.
Sneak north, sneak north. Alright.
If you've got supplies, then let's talk. Keeping supply lines open to the rest of the human forces is a nightmare.
Thank you for the posture check, Dark Lord. How are ya? Good to see you. That string that's at the top of your head, making sure that you're sitting up straight. Glad you're doing fine. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. We can sell. We will sell this one. That one, of course. Sell that one. I'm gonna keep the fire axe of death. The hammer we can sell. Sell that one. You know, if we absolutely abhorred shields, we wouldn't be keeping some in our inventory to use with a different character. Fire Trident of Might. Yeah. Sell that. .23 lightning resistance. Sell that. I'll keep that for right now. Okay. Up here somewhere. So lots and lots of exploring to do. Alright, let's go this way. See if that connects down to. We'll keep shields for gifts for other players. Yes. Anybody need a shield? So far, so good. I mean, it's amazing. This game is, I mean, it has been amazing from the start, so.
Sarpedon once told me to be fierce, but not reckless. You've come at a bad time, warrior. Our rebellion. It may be on its last leg. I'm Iparian Twiceborn, and I led these brave rebel defenders until moments ago.
Until moments.
Yes, I am a centaur, but a Sophoi trained under Chiron. Killing as a show of strength is not our way. The brand bearers, however, always look for ways to be worthy of their brand. They dedicate themselves to ruthless fighting and dominance. When the humans finally rose up to fight them, I expected my fellow Sophoi, thoughtful warriors, to support them. That didn't happen. Villages burned, families torn apart. I couldn't take it.
So many good voices in this game,
I
too.
joined the human rebellion, regardless of what other centaurs may think of me.
My blocking and dodging skills are quite amazing. Especially the dodging skills. Dodging skills are great. If we're burdened down with a heavy shield, you know.
We've been under assault by brand-bearers from the east. Each one unnaturally strong and getting stronger. They've come in waves, more fierce each time. I don't have the fighters to mount a counterattack, but if the rumors are true, that you're a god-sent hero, maybe you could stop them. Or find out what's empowering them.
Okay. Will you be joining me?
If I leave my post here, our camp will be exposed to attack. I need you to search for what's giving these brand-bearers unnatural strength. Either they're stopped,
okay,
or we're finished.
Got it.
It's impossible. How are these brand-bearers so strong?
Especially in this one, because my dodge explodes.
Why are the Sophroi delaying? The rebels need help.
Rebel fighters sustained many wounds before dying. No! Caught me in a net. That was uncalled for. Your skull cap. Alright. I like it. I haven't had pineapple mead. I have not. I'm trying to think of what that flavor profile would be. I do like pineapple, and I like mead mixed with things. Mead by itself is generally too sweet, so I'm wondering if a pineapple mead would cut that sweetness enough. I'd definitely be willing to try it. It's tasty. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get ads. Unfortunately, ads are necessary right now. They do help me out. I thank you. Appreciate you sitting through those ads. It does give me the support that I need to continue doing this.
This must be an ancient temple of Ares. What are the centaurs doing here?
This is a big giant axe. Why are you not dead? No! That was not fast enough on that potion. Not fast enough on the potion. I'm lucky you don't fill my room and Conan aren't shrouded with shields. I'm actually a little bit surprised you haven't. Poison resistance, it looks like. Oh, jeez.
Not yet.
Nope, let me out, let me out. They had me stuck. Okay. Let me check my stash here and see what I've got to increase my poison resist. What do I have? What do I have on here? 16 poison. 16 plus 18. poison damage on that one. So sorry. I forgot how to breathe for a minute. It's fine.
Bearers were there between here and the city when you went out.
Where's my stash? Do I not have stash access over here? I apparently don't have stash access over here. Well then, okay.
A god-sent warrior. Look, our reality's grim. We're outnumbered, spread thin, and have few supplies. But we know the land, and are fighting for our
Usually it's a streamer taking your breath
I don't know much
away.
about fireballs from the sky, but you look like you know how to handle yourself in a scrap and come out on top.
Maybe
If
a
I'm
bit.
right about you, my fighters could certainly use your skills on a couple of missions.
Thank you, Garm. Appreciate it. No, apparently I just forgot how to breathe for a second. It's fine. How can I help?
These stinking brand-bearer war chiefs trot around terrorizing the land with impunity. If we can surprise them, we can take them out before reinforcements arrive. If you're up for it, you'll be the tip of the spear. My fighters will lay in wait for you to start the attack, then join in. So, will you help us?
Yep.
Good. Your attack will launch the ambush. Let me know when the war chiefs are dead.
Awesome. Unless I have stash access up here. No, that's outside the city. We will just have to be much, much more careful. Alright. A few less snakes all at once. Get me. That head went flying. Can't use that bow yet. Ooh, that was close. That was so close. You missed. Alright. That does not look like a statue. Looks decidedly not like a statue.
I need to wait.
The dodge does have a timer on it, so if I hit it too often and don't time it properly, it becomes a problem. Okay, I'm gonna clear out over here before I go bug those guys. Our lightning resist is up. Let's try to find the balance and making sure that all of your resistances, depending on which enemies you're going to be coming across, are done well. It's got like one hit left in him. I think everything is a trap. Yes, and that's why I'm still alive. There's also some fun puzzles solving in this game too. Missed. Absolute waste of a fireball. It's fine. Keep them spread out. Beautiful. Entirely natural.
Sacrificial bowls. Some artifacts to appease Ares'
glad we were
desire
supposed to
for
destroy that.
bloodshed, no doubt. Best if we destroy them all.
He's trying to kick me with his horsey hose. Okay, so it looks like we've got to destroy all of the bowls across here. Start the attack. Get that. Beautiful. It's so much fun because you get to explore, you get to clear the map, you get to actually do things on the way, and it all works out really well. I decided to break before I hit them. Nice. 212, so more armor. Thermic and natural resistances. Cold resist. I mean, yes. You know, one of these days. Inventory. That button. Yep, that'll do. But hopefully they will add some sort of like transmog system where you can keep the look of certain items that you like. Because I don't particularly care for, like, the helmet's great. I like the helmet and I like the weapon, but like the rest of the armor, there are pieces that I have that I like the look of a lot more, but they don't have that system in place yet, which is fine. Like I said, early access, they'll get there eventually, but I do hope that it comes at some point, because having the look
Our next challenge
is really fun. Trying to fight snakes and centaurs. It's great. That's awesome. Oh, that's a dead end. Like, we've got a couple others over there too. We'll have to go back around. I love how Uncharted does it. Yeah, where you can have the pieces in a completely separate, what's the word I'm looking for? Cosmetic slot. Yeah, that would work too. Change is okay, just go with it. Yeah, about that. Make the earth shake. Ring around the rosies. Pocket full of posies. Quite literally ashes and falling down. We have a dungeon. Okay, let me get this other temple or other... Yeah, don't let them hear you say that though. Yeah, there is some Welsh. Specifically Welsh as opposed to just generic Brit. There is a distinction to be made.
Place into the ground if I could.
That was not where I wanted that to go, but sure. Go ahead, come get me. There's nothing else up here. Poison serpent staff. Like these guys. We almost got ourselves killed on that one. Not do that again. This one too again. Made an aura. Okay, that's right. That's right, that's what that one does. Resistant amber ring of concentration. There's 23 poison resist on that one. Resistant pelt of survival. See, there are lots of shields in this game, so you know, if it was something that I did. Worked with a gentleman from Scotland. Told him you were Scottish and English per your DNA test. He left and said he wouldn't claim the English part. Yeah. Thus the distinction between Welsh and English. Yay, Raven's back. All nice and shiny now. I need more practice with that skill. It requires standing still to charge. Oopsie. Oopsie. No, I'm in a net. They almost caught me. They almost had me. Wait, no. Again. Jerks.
Ares. Hard to say which is worse.
Mini boss. That's not where I wanted that to go. Occasionally that fireball has a little bit of a mind of its own. Nice. Beautiful. Mix of English, Irish, and Scottish. I'll have to, like I said, I'll need to for sure to get a hold of the info. Like I said, my grandmother did, my maternal grandmother did an actual historical genealogy. She went with the information she knew and tracked people down and where they were from, and she did it for my father's side as well, because she and my paternal grandmother were friends. And so they kind of worked together. So I have a few generations back. I don't remember exactly how far away or how far back she went. So I'll have to get that info from my mom. Clean anyway, maybe not shiny. Ares Temple Crypt Key. Centaur Hoof, because why not? 241. Poison damage, lightning damage. 160 health. Sure, why not? First, it's a survival. Oops. Switch that out. It's kind of nice. Surprised he didn't call me a buddy. Sasquatch? Sassanach? The town where your last name originates is the border of Scotland. So yeah, definitely makes sense. Am I familiar with any Icelandic cities? Not particularly, no. It is not one of my random bits of trivia knowledge that I have. I do have a lot of random knowledge, but that is not one of my strengths, no. The cracked remains of an ancient stele reads, "Pay homage to warfare and strife, an enemy's blood collected in sacred bowls, fortified with Ares' strength." Go up this way. That's the ambush. Let's go see. Now that we have the key, let's go see where this crypt goes. Because crypt. Yeah, the British trying to breed the Scots out of Scotland, right? Exactly. Exactly. Your home city is Akure. Aku for short. Heinz 57. Yeah, English or a European mutt is what my mom always referred to it as. European mutt. I do try. I like languages. I like learning how to pronounce things. I do have American Indian blood. I know that one for sure. Blackfoot Indian. So. Hello. We can't actually see. We can unlock it. We can't see inside of it though. There we go. Just had to click in the right spot. Skeletons. Think you can skitter away from me? I don't think so. The thing that's most interesting about this game versus a lot of the others is that you do more attacks with your spells than you do with your actual weapons. And getting them to work together and figuring out how, like, all of your armor and your resistance is there and your attack strengths, getting everything to work together and balance out took quite a while, and even still I'm not sure that, okay, I know for sure that I am not optimized, but for me it's more about gameplay.
Please, get me out of here, please!
Than it is about being the most efficient. Yep. Oh. That is not the direction we should have gone. Yay, level up. I'll jump at that real fast. You just get a whack in with your actual physical attack. Are we quite finished? Wondering if Ace is going to be better. As I heard you over there, I will be there momentarily. Ow. The nice thing about the ice shards is that you don't have to aim as precisely as you do with the fireball. They will circle around. Pauldrons of Pairing. We'll hang on to that. You have to be careful because occasionally these will be traps. Okay, whoever was yelling was over here somewhere. We'll get there. It's not that big of an island. People will people. Yes, people will people. Thank you, Garm. It was so good to see you. I'm glad you were here. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for hanging out with us for a while. I will be here every night. Skeletons don't freeze very well. Sorcerer needs to go. There we go. Nice. Right, yeah. I did. I finished a book, my book on Sunday. So I did manage to relax That's a miracle. Okay. There we go. I want you to go behind me. No, that was too difficult, wasn't it? Just, you know, do the Storm Nimbus and run around in a circle. Keep everybody, I want my passive fireball on top of my head, shoot them off.
I'm carrying too much.
Of course I am. It was inevitable. Actually, I'm not carrying too much. It is just not optimally stacked. See, we have plenty of space. Plenty of space. I need more though. Nah, one day off is fine. One day off is fine. What would you guys do without me more than one day? No, I did not burn it. It is rereadable. Okay, finish killing enemies. And then get to open the chests. Okay, how about now? Nope, still locked. Okay. You're formally protesting? Gimme. I also watched the season of The Day of the Jackal. That was actually really good. There were a few frustrating moments of, why is this in here? You're wasting my time. But, you know, it was really good. Can't see it, but you have a sign and everything on the other side of the screen. Alright, you can get a petition going. Let's see how that works for you. Over here eating my Pop-Tarts. Waiting for these statues to come to life. Nope. Cinnamon sugar. Frosted cinnamon sugar. Or brown sugar cinnamon. Whatever. It's brown sugar cinnamon. They're the only ones that I like. The others are all too sweet. Secrets of the statue. Turn Ares 3 times, prepare for as many wars. Okay, wave of enemies every time I turn him. Got it. Okay. Are we ready? Dull? Brown sugar cinnamon is not dull. Sugar and bread with jelly, of course, it's sweet. Yeah, see, there is a limit. There's a limit. Also, the food coloring in the fruit ones, not great. There's one. Sorcerer hiding in the corner. He thinks he's special. That's two. We do have Pop-Tarts up in here. No, I don't expect it to be good for me. Healthy was not the goal here. The extra food coloring doesn't agree with me. How about that? So brown sugar and cinnamon it is. If something is going to be fruit flavored, I want it to actually taste like the fruit, not like sugar. You know. I know. It's your job. It's your job to give me a hard time. We all know this. I'm gonna give you a hard time right back. Okay. That was 3. And that opened that door. Beautiful. Alright, what's next? I love the puzzles. It's dinner for me. I mean, I had a hamburger at lunchtime, so... which is more than I usually eat for lunch. I just switched lunch for dinner, that's all. I know. Good, good. Not too thick, but not a fast food patty, of course. Good ratio of bun to meat patty. Gotta get those vegetables on there. Fresh tomato, good cheese. Unless you're gonna do like a mushroom Swiss burger. So good. Fine lettering, but the note is in bad shape. Only priests may light flames. They should come to no harm. Right, we have puzzles. That didn't release that at all. Okay, I see. Yep. All right, I see what we're supposed to do. Got it. There's a priest in that mix, and we've got to keep the bad guys away. Got it. bit tense there. I love that this, like, it didn't tell you what to do. You had to figure it out. It gave you the riddle, that was really cool. But then from there, you had to watch, you had to look and see what it was that you were supposed to do. Which, you know, maybe somebody would have seen it on the first try. But that was good. That was fun. I like it. No, it's fine. Okay, let's see. Value's 300 on that. 299. I can drop that one. That one's worth more. We can... Okay, we grabbed the key. Nope, that's not. Ow, ow. Let's go to the Rebel Outpost here. Go sell this stuff.
Got any gear we can use?
Yep, here you go. Have some things. I'm gonna keep that. You can have that.
Circus, how many brand bearers were there between here and the city when you went out? Too many!
Maybe I can sneak north at night. But daytime, I don't know.
Scepter of Devastation. I'm gonna hang on to that one for now. Okay. Hang on to those for right now. I can't tell you that. I mean, how much information do you want? Would you like a simple yes or no? I mean, if you really want clues. Where were those chests? Are these unlocked yet? They're still locked. Okay. I mean, like I said, I'm happy to talk about it, but
I'm free. I mean, thank you, but what about the centaurs outside?
They won't be a
So
problem.
they're dead? Like all the people they took that night?
If there's ever a point where you want to, this is for everybody, but if you happen to be reading or have read some of the same books that I've read and you want to discuss them, absolutely. I just finished the Book of Fate that I've been talking about. I mean, if you're still in like the early 20s chapters, right? Or mid 20s. I know. You'll get there. Let me know when you get to chapter 80 and let me know what you think. You'll figure out the 3 before then, but there's something specific there. The chapters are super short. It'll be no time. You'll get there in no time.
The brown bears came through our village one night. I was indisposed, but I saw them grabbing folks and riding off. I tracked them here and couldn't believe it. They just killed them near those sacrificial bowls in the temple. They'd laughed and said they felt stronger.
So how did you end up down here?
When they spotted me, I ran down here. Rather than hunt me, they just locked me in and laughed. I'm lucky you came along. Hard to believe you were able to fight them. But what about those bowls where they were killing? If they're not destroyed, this will only happen again.
I've already destroyed them, you're fine.
That's good to know. That's good. I'll take a moment to get my bearings before leaving. Thank you. I know you didn't have to save me. If my luck holds, I'll find a way back to the rebel camp. I owe you my life.
Nice. The book that I picked up after the one that I just finished is oh my gosh, I just blanked on the title. Sanctuary? Starts with an S. One of the characters in it's split timeline. Some of the book takes place in modern, in the present, and it connects with a story from the past. Have you guys heard of the Count of Saint Germain? Next. Spirit Scepter. Interesting. Two-handed club. A lot more damage, but like has no extras. There's no extras. It's cool. I wonder if we can carry the sword. Oh, it's just a... yeah, that's fine. Right. Sure, it's not going to explode on me. Ow! Oh, goody. Okay then. Ah, the runes. I forgot they added the runes in the last one. Yep. Take that. Thank you. Hey, come here. So much loot. 250 cold resistance, lightning, 17 poison, energy regen. I gain lightning, lose fire. Oh, wait. Secret wall. Someone made a statement that Melter is a friend of masonry. You beg to differ? I mean, there's not as much. There is Nico, right? And he's very, very focused on that. But you're gonna have more information later that's gonna steer things in a less obvious direction. Call it a misdirection, if you will. Watch out for those traps. Alright, so that's all of that. Did we unlock those chests yet? We cleared everything, unless there was something we missed. I don't know. It's still locked. Okay, there's got to be something that we failed to touch. Ocean of affluence. Yeah. Okay. We did miss a couple of chests. Okay, so looks like a scroll here, unless there's something later. I don't know. Check one more time, because I mean the fact that we missed a couple of chests. Worth the shot. There's gotta be something somewhere, but this is fine. Spent a good amount of time down here. Decoded. I kind of recognize the name, but I don't think I ever watched any of it. Okay, we have an ambush to start over here. Got it. Start the attack for the first ambush team. On your marks, get set. Not yet. We got a miss, didn't you? Take that. Okay, nothing there. Let's. Oh, sure. I have to start the attack. I did start the attack, but no, I've got to actually, defeat the bad guy, the big bad guy. And then they'll come in and fight. There we go. There they are. Focused on me. We're supposed to be having a conversation.
Gods? I honestly thought this was a suicide mission. We're lucky you came along. I've seen too many friends fall to these brand bearers. Tell Doris the bull's charged. We'll await further instructions.
You're welcome. Are you guys following me now? Is this what's going on? Inform the rebellion about the artifact. Okay. Start the attack for the second ambush team. Alright. We'll get there. We'll circle back around. We'll keep going this way. Out of my way, boys. He tried to solve hidden codes. Mostly ended with no real answers, but for fun he had codes in the show, and then you had to enter a contest at the end of the season. Ooh, that's fun. I mean, if you think about all of the random things that you do see that tend to make sense as clues and potential codes and secrets. It is fun to think about, and the potential that it is an actual thing.
I'm carrying too much.
Again. Where are my carry minions when I need them? Oh, hello, Kit Kats. Lions. Energy. That goes down there. Zeus and Gaia. I mean, I might, yeah. I mean, it's basically like video game looting in real life, right? Okay, we have another puzzle. Here we go. We've got Aphrodite, Helios, Kronos, Hermes, Ares, Zeus, and Gaia. Yeah. This. What's it say? In between, we have the Keeper of the Flocks himself, then the Evening Beauty, who is followed by our very own Gaia. Next is the Wanderer of War. The mightiest wanderer stands just in front of his crooked counting father. Our old beliefs were wrong. We now understand the 7 heavenly wanderers begin with flames, like Helios, and end with the furthest, like displaced Kronos. So Helios is to start, Kronos is to finish. The Keeper of the Flocks, then the Evening Beauty. Okay. Tidy. Wonder of War. Helios. Aphrodite. Dead spiders. And then... Oops, I think I missed... Gaia, Ares, Zeus. Yes. Mythology. Gotta know your mythology. Lightning. Die. Beautiful. Making sure it wasn't going to explode on me. Right, yeah, exactly. Hiking on the trails, looking for the hidden treasure. Yep, exactly. Like I said, looting, but in real life.
I'm carrying too much.
Yeah, of course I am. Let's see here. Affliction, devastation. Ah, same thing. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. We were just carrying it around to sell anyway. Let's go back and sell some of this stuff. Back to the rebel outpost. And do that.
Got any gear we can use?
Hang on. More things for you. First, actually, we're hanging on to the shield. We don't have access to our stash over here, which is gonna be a problem. We're gonna eventually have to sell some of the stuff that I would normally hang on to. We can sell this one. This one has a lot of good, like, not for this character, but if I were to ever, I would put it in my stash to save for other characters to use. That one can go away, that one can go away. Those. We were gonna hang on to that one for a minute. That was actually pretty good. Biting train. Yeah, we can get rid of that one. That one can go. Oops. That one can go. That one can go. Those are both good. Fire damage, cold damage. Fudge. I am resisting getting rid of things. Oh my gosh. Alright. We'll see how much we can fill up with. Hey, welcome to chat. Good to see you. Yes, I did. Titan Quest was, I didn't play it when it came out, but when I did start playing video games, Titan Quest was one of the very first games that I played that I fell into and spent a lot of time in, and really got immersed, and I loved it. So this is so much fun to watch it progress as they release the chapters. It's great. How about you? Do you play them? Or play it, and are you playing this one as well? You got hidden treasures out there still, Lethal? Oh yeah, definitely. There is so much that we haven't found, haven't explored. As much of the world as we have explored, there's so many places that have potential secrets. It is a Klingon bird of prey on the shelf behind me. It is. There's also a Ferengi vessel there. But yeah, there's their bird of prey back there. I also have a phaser and a communicator. I don't know. How are you just noticing that now? No, I have not played WoW. And I've not played EverQuest. Nope. Not that I'm opposed, I just haven't. Yes. The initial thought for Vulcan is nerd stuff, because nerds are awesome. But, you know, motorcycles are really cool too. So I can fall on both sides of the fence. You just need to clarify. I need context, okay? I need context. Don't stop. Don't stop. What I'm here for. You know. Thank you. Good grief. It's tough for a bag of bones. Ew. Spiderwebs. A treasure. Ooh, I like the way that one looks. See, again, with the wanting the transmog so we can make things look nice. Strike armor, summons. Ooh. For when I play a character that has summons. Oh my gosh, this will be great. Those we're keeping. This looks like it should have something to read. If I ever play EverQuest 2, let you know. You've got a guild? Nice, I will. Ever get the opportunity. I have a little bit more free time on my hands. Free time? What's that? But honestly, I mean, I've grown and we have done, you guys, with your support, you all have been amazing, and I never expected to be where I am doing this well at this point in time. I absolutely adore all of you, for the record, and I'm not just saying that, but I want you to stick around. Oh, baby spiders. Baby spoders. Get off. That is not the button I wanted. That was loadout I had on.
Not yet.
Fireball. Yeah, I need more days off. Oh, so what you're saying is I need more days off from my real life job. Got it. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You also play Titan Quest 1? Nice. The giant cyclops it was a challenge. That was very much a challenge. Yes, use those primes. Get me more time with you. Thank you for the camera switch, Raven. Time for some Big Fred. Alright. Just some extra things to fight here. Very cool. Alright. Good stuff. How are we on our inventory? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and hop back through here real quick. Since the portal's right here. The hand gesture that Spock makes when he says "Live long and prosper" is the same sign made by Aaronic priests when giving the priestly blessing. Yep, that's one of those. I knew there's another reference to it. So yeah, those random bits of trivia that are in your head.
Got any gear we can use?
Oh, my leg! I think the bone is shattered.
I'll try to get some medicine smuggled here from our people into Gia.
There's that. Let me let this guy know what's going on here.
You returned, and we're still alive. Does this mean you ended the source of the Brandbearer's strength?
One day Fred will throw more than snowballs. I mean... maybe.
This...
throw food. Food fight.
The blood of Ares.
It can't be good food, though.
I've only read about
Wouldn't
such
want
an
to waste good
artifact
food.
from Spartan scrolls. Where did you find this?
Turns the blood of Ares in his hands, pulls out a knife. With a quick few sashes, the artifact opens.
Thus belongs to you. It's a blessing of strength. May you use it in more honorable ways than those Brandbearers.
Throw Pop-Tarts. There you go. There you go. How are you? Good to see you.
It had to be done.
Nice. Yes, I will throw Pop-Tarts to all of you, and I'll keep the cinnamon brown sugar ones. Can't remember all the games you've played. Yeah, it helps that I've only been playing games for like 6 or 7 years at this point, so helps keep track. I'm sure I will lose a few off the list and be like, have I played that one? I can't remember. Honestly, I have to look at everything I have. Be like, okay, yes, this one, like off the top of my head. I'm sure there's a few that I would have forgotten. Okay. Why are you called the Twiceborn? Just, out of curiosity.
The name Twiceborn was given to me by none other than Sarpedon himself, the last great leader of the Spartans. I've dedicated many years to learning the ways of Sparta. I suppose you could call me an admirer. Sarpedon said I might have been born a centaur, but my dedication and strength gave birth to me as a Spartan. I try to always live up to that.
Nice. Okay. I have to share my brown sugar cinnamon ones? What do I get if I share?
My old Spartans.
There must be incentive.
I hope that the strange omens lately don't mean anything.
Your first game was Pong? I have played Pac-Man on an arcade, like an old antique arcade machine. One of my dad's friends had one. Undying loyalty, love and adder. Okay, sold. I will share my Pop-Tarts. Okay. We couldn't pass through there, so we're gonna have to go around. So we'll go back up here and this way. This was a good puzzle. I like this puzzle. Oop. Apparently. Woods over here. And lions. Get off. Roast pig. Fiery notched fire club of the momentum. It's a fiery notched fire club. Thought you were gonna ambush me, huh? Q. We do occasionally use our physical attacks. Discarded food. Someone took a single bite before tossing on the ground. Okay. Got to play Adventure on a word processor from mainframe. When your dad worked for the Air Force? Nice. Yeah. Like I said, we didn't travel with Dad when he was stationed other places. Perfectly good food left in the dirt. Not get yourself pinned against the wall. That's great. There we go. Electrified amber ring of... Ooh, actually, that's a really pretty ring. I would wear that in real life, actually. Yep. Back to regular size Fred. Got a little bit of extra time. You played on a Magnavox? Your dad was in the Navy? Nice. I have... in my immediate circle, I've got of family and such, all branches actually. My uncle's in the Army, Dad was Air Force, grandfathers were Coast Guard, and then Marines and Navy. Not a bit of mold or decay on this food. So yeah, got them pretty much all covered. I almost went in. My dad wanted me to go in. But for the wrong reasons. Hey! Trapping me in nets again, even if it is an ethereal net. We're gonna have the dad wars now. Oh, hey, stop. Bring up that ring again for science. You can take another look at it. I do have a lot of pretty cool rings. Most that I've got for like costuming purposes and cosplays, and they're like the Ren fairs and whatnot. Another mini boss here. I don't get to wear them very often, obviously because of my job. Rings and my work don't exactly go together well. I prefer to keep my skin on my fingers, even if I am slicing it up. this works any better against him.
Not yet.
I'm on fire. Beautiful. Not a bit of mold or decay, must be a happy meal. Right? Went in past boot camp, but pulled the only sun ticket and got out. Went in at 17, military family. Yeah. Rings and saws don't mix. Rings and hand tools don't mix. Rings and automotives don't mix. Rings in most jobs other than maybe the office don't mix. Exactly. Exactly. Like, even sometimes I have to...
This is my mother's horn of plenty. Those vile centaurs were wasting the unending bounty of Demeter. I'm sure someone in this barren land can make good use of a never-ending supply of food.
Nice. Alright. Sapping Centaur Kopesh of Death. Sword. How does that compare to... For science, here's that ring again. But how does this compare to... what we have here? Can I carry... We're gonna lose our extra pierce damage and poison damage. Not the worst. Can I? I can. Okay, that'll do. I like it. Okay. Used to make tires for Goodyear, no joy of any kind. They did try letting the rubber rings pass. Oh yeah, the silicone ones. And someone still almost lost a finger on that. Yeah. Yeah, even those. Even sometimes, like, I take off my watch at work because, you know, when I'm hauling stuff around and it can still catch a little bit. Obviously, it's a watch band. It's gonna break a lot easier, but I'll still take it off, depending on what I'm doing. I'm not completely unsafe, okay? Contrary to popular belief, I can take precautions. Yep, yep. They insist on catching me on the net. I don't understand. You were the ERT on that one. Not pretty. Yeah, exactly. Pay attention in the safety meeting. Do I have to? I don't need a safety meeting to tell me, you know, certain things. That's just common sense. In real life, maybe in video games, debatable. Okay, I can live with that assessment. That assessment is accurate. You went pop. There's even a treasure over here.
Not yet.
Keep getting stuck. Oh, is this like stuff to get you? It is. I mean, most of my injuries are from the X-Acto knife. Tiny little thing. Not even a power tool. Venom sack. Forgot to unplug the table saw, was changing a digital blade. Leaned on the power button. Lost his right pinky finger, the ring finger. Where was the button on the power, oh, on the table saw? Because I'm just thinking about the table, yeah, no. Maybe at the right angle, as, you know, if he hit it with his knee. I think because I'm just thinking about the ones that we have at work and the ones that I've worked with previously, it is about at hip height, it is a hip switch, but it's like far enough to the side that you can reach over and get it without stretching, especially because it's also the kill switch. But while you're changing the blade, I mean, I don't know, I guess I don't think about how in relation spatially some people take up, you know? I don't know. It could be possible. I mean, very possible, very possible. I've done some very clumsy things. Under the tabletop on the side.
Hold a moment. That's a shrine to my mother, Demeter. It's been desecrated. Oh, I'd like to kick whoever did this.
It would just be like, while you were changing the blade, it would just be a really awkward angle. Also hit the switch. Which is probably kind of why it happened, is because, you know, not paying attention, not expecting to hit it. Makes it all the more probable, you know? And that's exactly why you have a cover over your table saw switch. That's fair. Yeah, one of ours, the switch, is on the right side. One of them is on the left side. The one that's on the right side is much lower down and kind of set underneath, which makes it very awkward to start up while you're holding material. Like if you're checking the lineup of something and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, like take it away from the blade, but, you know, keep it resting on the table, on the deck, and then reach down and get it. It can make it a little weird. The other one is a legitimate hip switch, but it's off to the left a little bit. The table saw was your grandfather's? The switch is right where you can lean on it while using the saw. Yeah, that's not great. This altar of the goddess of the harvest stands amidst the weathered grass and dried dirt. Offerings of food are scattered about. The air is heavy with absence, as if something special was here once, but is now gone. That is not what I wanted. An absolute waste of that skill. That one has a long cooldown, so I'm kind of annoyed. There we go. And dead. Looks like we have one more snake. perfectly in shape. Round is absolutely a shape. Absolutely. So is stick. Stick is a shape. Let my Storm Nimbus and my Fireball take care of them. So much fun. I love it. That works better when they're slightly farther though. I like that spell. The spacing and timing really does have to be I thought they were gonna fight each other. Blaming Ornate Spirit Scepter of Affliction. A two-handed Ornate Club. Weapon fire damage. Strike armor. Increased attack speed. Sure. We can whack people with a big staff now. Let's give that a whirl. Okay. That's the thing about this game is I do get so buried in it. I will lose track of time and I will play this. Play the heck out of this. Oh, we almost missed the chest. We almost walked right past the chest. Flow state is good. It is. Great. Okay, another. Ah. Bad timing, bad timing, bad timing. I don't know what they set on us that slowed us down, but it was not pleasant. Blocked for the crowd. I keep missing with my fireball. Titan Quest is. It really is. It's the first game you bought on Steam. Hoping for a great release on 1.0. I mean, it feels really good so far. They have made some adjustments for the optimization for like keeping everything balanced with all the percentages and everything on weapons and spells and things like that. That goes into more depth and detail of the game than I particularly focus on. I enjoy playing the game for what it is and not necessarily for the most efficient build. But they have made adjustments, and even as a player where that isn't the most important piece, I do see it, I can feel it in the game as it progresses, and it is. So far, it's absolutely amazing. They're dropping a chapter at a time, and it's felt really good so far. Vultures hate me in every game? Yes. That they do. Bits of words still remain around the bowl. In memo, the silent sentinels born, stone and storm, only worth worship here. In memory of the silent sentinels, born of stone and storm, only worthy worship here. Kind of filling in the blanks a little bit. I don't know how many chapters are planned. It may have said somewhere within the notes and I didn't catch it. Or they may not have said. I am not entirely sure. Okay. They give you a very tight space to hide in here. Okay. Putting myself worthy. Whoops. Little slow on that one. Sky vermins, exactly. Back to my death portal. Let's try that again. That's cheating. You pop up before the other two are dead. Gotta remember to not hit that until I'm positioned properly. I jump it sometimes on that fireball, and so it goes the other way. Marble heart, another charm. Need to look again at how to put those together, because they do have like all the charms and things to enhance your weaponry and armor. Missed a shiny. Can't have that. I think Jax was indifferent, and Velcro got mad at me because I tried to do it before breakfast. And then I forgot to try again, you know, when they were more satisfied with my presence. So we got turtles in there. Goes that way. Yeah, let's just go that way. no announcement from devs on the number of chapters. But fans are speculating between 6 and 10 for early access. I forget how many chapters the first one had. Yes, one time we're doing cat experiments. There's video clips around of, you know, when you smack your cat on the butt, like on the top of the, like right behind their tail or their hips. And they really seem, you know, the cats in the clips really seem to like it, and they get mad at their owners when, you know, they stop doing it. And it's really cute, because cats. So I'm trying to do it with mine, and like I said, I did it first thing in the morning, and they were like, meh. Except for Velcro, who gets mad at me for the weirdest things, so. Experimental cats, yes. Old incense can be used to give peaceful rest to the Spartan dead. Calm the dead Spartans in the north. And in the south. Okay? It's right down there. Let's go ahead and go do that real quick. Have to experiment on cats, otherwise what else do you do with them? Yeah, I'm here to calm you. I'm not throwing snowballs, I'm throwing ice shards. And the boss. Alright. Immune to being frozen. Okay. Fire it is. Alright.
No room for that.
No room for that. Go figure. Yeah, there you go. There is a good way to get a nice big sample size. So I'll have my sister do it and report back. Hey, Bun Bun, how are you? Good to see you. Been a minute. Okay, good to know. We'll keep an eye out for it. That's the ambush team, which stopped following me a while ago. It's the Spartans of the North are all the way up here. Okay. More ore. That's the main quest. So we'll be headed over here next. This is gonna be a slog. A good slog. Good slog. Let's check this one. Hey, we level up again. Nice. Good, another portal. Beautiful. Said he'd be right behind you. Let's take care of these snakes before we stop and talk to the lady on the side of the road. Okay, looters. Oh, goody. Okay.
No! Go away! I'm safe here. I'm waiting for my husband. I know he'll find me.
Okay, bye. They're not gonna be. Is that the husband? Or is that the husband? About that. Corrosive iron ring of servitude. Yeah, it's always troublesome when something like that happens. An hacked or a bot comes through and tries to change things. Yeah. Always the tavern matches it. That's what happens when you stand too close to a chest when you open it up. Symbols are freshly carved into stone, barely intelligible, but clearly exalting Ixion, the centaur forefather. We'll be calling it pretty soon here, so we can get to a good stopping point. I feel like there may be a village or something up here. Yeah, let's do fire spells in the middle of this hayfield. Genius idea. Fire and wind. It's great. Amazing, amazing combination. Coming close enough. We almost died again. They did die. We are off the beaten path. This isn't even marked on the map.
No room for that.
Is there really not any room for that? Okay, yeah, there really kind of isn't any room for that. 298, 317. Take that. Those are worth more. No, actually, they're not. Never mind. These are worth more. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting what they think they can get away with. Yeah, it's a village. It's a village up here, but it's not a friendly village. Can you get off me, please? Oh, thank you. Nice. That worked well. Worked very well. What are we looking at for... Okay, that's going to be the attack for the second team. Beautiful. Where is... That portal's down there. Let's see if there's one. Any closer? Nothing over here. Those are... Damn it. Hey. Don't do it. No. Almost died. Pile of centaur bodies. He's still acting like he's alive. Oh, they're immune. They are... okay. They have a sorcerer with them. Oh, wait. There we go. That'll do. Birds. Other fiends. Okay, so that connects to there. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go back to the outpost. Tagalog has a very pretty script. Oh. Alright guys, this is where we're gonna call it for tonight.
I hope that the strange omens lately
Just
don't
in
mean
between little quests. We will be in Conan tomorrow. And then
for the brand bearers to attack. Just try
wow,
it.
brain just went. Okay, you're done shutting down now. Red Dead Redemption 2 on Wednesday, and then of course 7 Days to Die Thursday and Friday for Friday nights with Fred. Looking forward to that. Saturday morning at 9 a.m. series stream. Having so much fun with Fallout New Vegas, running some side quests so that we have enough skill points and caps to continue on with the main quest. Thank you, Squirrel. Appreciate the reminder. Always a good time. I always have fun hanging out with all of you guys. It's always amazing. Let me snooze that ad for you guys real quick. So thank you so much. If you haven't joined the Discord already, that link is there in chat for you. It's also in all my bios for any of you watching the stream later. Appreciate everybody. If you missed any of the live streams or want to see any of the other games that I've played, those are always over on YouTube for you guys to watch. Is there anybody on Archimedes? We can take a look here. For a raid, let me see here. Who do we have? We got Stormy running packs. Stormy's joined us in PAX a couple of times. We'll do a raid over to PAX Day and Stormy there. So we'll do that if you guys want to hang out for just a minute after we get done. So yeah, Shadow, thank you. Always fun hanging out with you guys, and we will see you all next time. Appreciate everybody, and yep. All right, hang out for a second. We will get that raid going, and we'll see you all later.